Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RSF1 Division 2 around the Mexico Grand Prix. I'm your streamer and only commentator for tonight at our Blazer Guns, and I'm hoping you will enjoy this trip around me for this Mexico Grand Prix with the Division 2 drivers. Nice and sunny start as we get Q1 underway. 17 drivers have turned up for tonight as well, so let's hope we get some good racing in tonight. Getting some actions in the Williams garage already. Prix is the first car out on track. So it gives you guys the standings already. I'll give you the constructors. So sitting in 10th place is Red Bull with 11 points, Ferrari 9th with 16, Aston Martin with 34 in 8th. Then you got McLaren in 7th with 52 points and the Mercedes in 6th with 52 points. Then you got Alfa Romeo in 5th with 70 points, Williams in 4th with 77 points, Haas in 3rd with 80 points, Alpine in 2nd with 81 points, and the AlphaTauri drivers, the AlphaTauri team are leading with 137 points. For the drivers, apparently Elements No and Fardo are with 0 points for the Red Bull and Alpine. Then you got Harrison and Mercedes with 1 point. Shots to Droppy. Sorry, it's just there, but shots to Drippy with McLaren with 4 points. Stitching for Ferrari with 4 points. RSF with in Red Bull for 10 points. Storage 15, 15, 15 for Alfa Romeo with 11 points. JJ Hudson for Aston Martin with 12. SLR Evo for Ferrari with 12. Connor Todd for Aston Martin with 22 points. Crazy Fish for Williams with 29 points. Matty 1929 for AlphaTauri with 29 points as well. Then you have CW 26 in the Williams with 30 points. Mega Centurion for McLaren with 36 points. Then you got Musical Rocket for Mercedes with 51 points. RGN Legends for Alfa Romeo with 67. Mr. Pidgemuch in the Hash with 80 points. Pretty Hush in the Alpine with 81 points. And of course, Muddy Biscuit leading the drivers' standings in AlphaTauri with 108 points. And hello, Matty, how you doing there, buddy? And the first lap time on the track already in Q1 it was started by Crazy Fish with a 116.6. ECW now starts his lap. On board with Mr. Pidgemuch in the Haas car, making his way round the final sector now. He'll cross the line, fastest with a 116.5. But Evo comes along with a 115.9. Lap times are falling quite quickly here. Both AlphaTauri drivers are out on track together. Will be not be CW. So it will be Bardo is the next driver to set that. Bardo will come across the line on 1:16.0, second fastest of the session. CW now starts his lap. Keeping it nice and tidy through the first 3 corners. As we enter turn 4 and 5. Into the double rights of 6 and 7. Here comes the fast sections of 8, 9, 10, 10. We've got the 10, 11 and 12, which then he validated. Should be Mazzy next to set it up. And now we switch over to Muddy Biscuit after Matty has invalidated his lap here. Around the final corner goes Muddy Biscuit. Goes third fastest with a 1:16.1. Stars goes fastest with a 1:15.3. Red lap there from Stars on board with Connor Todd as he goes around the final 2 corners. And it's a 15.4 from the Aston Martin driver. CW goes fastest now with a 1:15.2. Cornish has invalidated his lap. Matty's just about to finish. Oh no, he's invalidated. Board with Beauty Harshing the Alpine around the final corners we go in the final sector. And does a 1:15.2 as well, and goes fastest of the session. So we've got Aston Martin, that was Cornish coming into the pits. Jace Lee now starts his lap in the Haas. Right on board, we see if Cornish is on one. Yes, he is. It looks like these are the only 3 drivers on the lap. Grizzly Fish goes 10th fastest. And here comes RSF1 corner. She's just got the last 2 corners to go here. Goes 5th fastest with a 15.8. Now we go on board with Jace Lee. Jace Lee will cross the line with a 15.5, goes 5th fastest now. It will be shorts to drippy then as he goes through turns 1 and turn 3. At turn 1, 2 and 3. As he starts his lap in the McLaren. Down the second DRS straight and suddenly goes under braking into turn 4. Then 5. Puts back on the power, so slightly but head then towards 6 and 7. Now here comes the S sections of 8, 9 and invalidates at the exit of turn 9 there. So we go on board, no we don't. Go on board with Matty, very wide on the exit at turn 3 there, but managed to keep it in, but managed to not invalidate his lap there after venturing that wide, but managed to not get invalidated. So that's good news for Matty as he goes through 6 and 7. Wide on the exit there as well, but still managed to keep the lap valid. A few more corners to go for Matty. It'll be a 15.8, 6th fastest of the session. Back on board with the McLaren driver, shorts to drippy through the technical section of this track as we now enter the baseball arena part of this track. And the final corner, shorts to drippy. 16.0, it is 13th fastest. Legends has invalidated again. We stay on board with the Alfa Romeo driver on his lap. A little rear end happy at the exit there, turn 3, but managed to keep it going. Through the S's, he's keeping it nice and tidy for now. Oh! I don't know that it was actually wanted to go towards that direction, or that was the car escaping from him, but that was close to the wall. But Legends will come across the line, goes 6th fastest with a 1:15.7. Go on board with Fardo on his lap in the Red Bull. His teammate RSF1 corners just behind him as well. And Fardo has invalidated his lap again. We got 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Musical Rockets are actually now on his lap in the Mercedes. Here comes Musical Rocket with a 15.4, goes 6th fastest. So that now puts Crazy Fish and pretty much in the dropout zone. Crazy Fish has actually spun on the exit of turn 3. Mr. Pretty much is currently on an out lap. Could that be possibly be out for Crazy Fish? Can he get around on time? Last 45 seconds to go. Crazy Fish and Pretty Much will start their laps. They have to set a good lap here or they're out. Pretty Much will be the first driver to set lap. Done a 16.3 and he has to do better than that. He has to be at least somewhere around about mid 15s or just on the high 15s to make it through. Pretty Much will come around the final corner, cross the line, 15 fastest, but what about Crazy Fish? Goes 12th, so no matter what, Pretty Much has been knocked out with Shorts too drippy at the end of Q1. Pretty Much will start P16, Shorts too drippy in 17th. And it's gonna be Unity Hush, DW and Jason Lee as your quickest 3 in Q1. So there you have it. Unity Hush, CW, JC, top 3 quickest, and just separated just under a tenth of each other. Of course, knocked out Mr. Pigeon Munch and Short Street Drippy, all knocked out in Q1. As now we get Q2 underway. And it is the Ferrari of Stygian coming out on track first. Hey, RSF1 Junior. Subscribe with Brian for 5 months. Welcome back, buddy. Hello, RSF1 Beto. Like Stygian is going to set a lap on the soft tyres, but it will be a slow lap from Stygian, of course. I mean, I don't think he wants to qualify on these tyres. He gets the Prix lined up and puts on the power to start going down along start finish straight then. With the car going over 200 miles an hour. Either 201, 202 before slamming on the brakes into turn 1, then the left of turn 2, then the right of 3. Good all together, then opens the DRS just then, now down to the next DRS straight as we head towards turn 4. Slamming on the brakes again after going high speed. Then 5. Puts on the power, and then you've got the double rights of 6 and 7. You see the AlphaTauri gets out of the way now as we go into 8, then 9, and invalidates his lap. So next up we go with Crazy Fish, who was the next driver to start a lap, I'm pretty sure. But invalidate. So we go to IGN Legends on the medium tyres. Through the tricky section. Just narrowly misses the, I think just missed the Williams as well. Little King of Oversteer trying to come out there, but keeps it all together. There's Legends now comes around the final corner, crosses the line. And it is a 16.7 from the Alfa Romeo driver. Cornish invalidates, so he's got to go around again. We've got an Aston Martin of Connor Todd on his banker lap on the softs. He actually won a qualify on the softs. Does a 15.3. Muddy Biscuit does a 17.8 in the AlphaTauri on the medium. CW does a 16.5 on the medium tyres. As you see, Evo's around the corner with a lap, validated lap, as we get on board with Mr. Sturridge. Does a 16.2. Fastest lap on the medium tyres so far. And I think that was just JJ Hudson, and yes it was. Then a 16.7. Newton Hush has just started his lap. Crazy Fish is just about to finish. 17.0. Unity Hush invalidated there. So we go on board with RSF1 Cornish. Ventured off the track quite a bit, but not to do anything. We're getting retirements happening. What has happened here in the Esther section? Looks like we just lost both Matty and JJ Hudson. We just see him parked up there. Oh! Cornish had to take evasive manoeuvres and had to invalidate his lap just to get out of there, so it doesn't become that pile up. But we have just lost JJ Hudson and Matty in Q2 here. So we go on board with Fardo on the mediums. The RS straight goes Fardo as he's on his medium tyres in the Red Bull. In towards the baseball stadium section. Power goes round, final puller and crosses the line with a 16.7. Next up will be Unity Hush. No, I bet they are, Matty. I bet your pants are brown after that. Going to Unity Hush to 16.4. Next up it is Mr. J. Slee. And final corner does a 16.7, goes 5th. Next up will be Station as he's now making his way down into turn 4. Nine, 10, 11. Oh, the car snapped on Mr. Stigin there, and had to correct himself there. Lucky it didn't end up worse. Beauty Hush having a little look at the Ferrari. Stigin now is getting ready to start another lap in the Ferrari. Round 2 for the Ferrari driver. Stigin now just a lap of 128.5, but it wasn't the best lap there, so of course made a few mistakes. Through 1, 2, and turn 3. Our driver keeping it nice and tidy now as we go into 8, 9, and it validates. We go on board with Mr. SLI Evo then. Next up in Cifinale. Go through turn 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Looking on the right, left there as well. We got RSF1 corners closing up behind him as well. On the lap, on the pair of soft tyres. Less than 4 minutes to go here. Stylish with the fastest lap with a 15.2 on the pair of softs. Here comes SLI Evo, 8th fastest. What is Cornish gonna do? Cornish did a 15.4 and goes 3rd fastest. Stygian has invalidated his lap again. Looks like UTI is just going all out on the medium tyres there. 4 laps already. On board with IGN Legends then. Looks like he wants to qualify in the soft. This potentially means we might have some a wet race in our hands here in Mexico. On top now with tyres in the pits. Through turns 1, 2, and 3. Goes IGN Legends, opens the DRS. Into turn 4. Just 3 tenths up in the first sector. Legends. And I don't think that will cost him anything at this rate. I mean, that was a great save. He's nearly 7 tenths up as well. There's a great catch from IGN Legends, really putting that Alfa Romeo into his work. He'll cross the line. He'll go for fastest with a 15.5. But what a catch there from Legends. On board with Crazy Fish then, as he starts his lap here at Mexico. Down the start, the long straight we go. Breaks into turn 1, then the left of 2, and then another right of 3. And is 2 tenths lead, 3 tenths up in the first sector. There is Crazy Fish, currently sitting in P11. And now nearly 4.5 tenths up in the middle sector is Crazy Fish. Everybody looks like they want to qualify on the soft tyres. And that is 8th fastest for Crazy Fish at 16.2. Now let's go on board with Musical Rocket. On the medium tyres. There's a 16.6 and goes 9th fastest. But will it be enough? I think it won't be enough. We've still got Barlow, Evo, Muddy Biscuit and Stygian to finish their laps. Of course, Muddy Biscuit's just coming around the final corner now. Goes 5th fastest. That's where it goes. Next up will be Stygian. Stygian has invalidated his lap. That will not help the Prix driver. Less than 7 seconds, he won't have enough time. So, Stygian has been knocked out. Stygian will be in 15th. Matty in 14th. It's all up to Fardo and Evo. Fardo now is going through the technical S section. He's nice and tidy. How far is he up in this middle sector? He's just 6/10 up. He could well and truly, he will well and truly knock out Musical Rocket here. Fardo does go 8th fastest, knocks out Musical Rocket. What about Evo? Evo can make it out? And the final corner go S05 Evo crosses the line. He does. At the end of Q2 we have lost Crazy Fish in 11th, Musical Rocket in 12th, JJ Hudson and Nadsy after their crash it will be in 13th, 14th. And then Stygian will start the race in P15. And your top 3 here in qualifying 2 is Sturridge, Connor Todd and CW. And it is just Unity Hush is the only driver to actually made it through to Q3 on the medium tyres. Would you believe that? So it looks like Unity Hush will start on what? How long do we say? About 4 lap on medium tyres. As don't know what's happening here. Here we go. Now we're getting ready. As now we will get the top 3 shootout underway. As we're getting a lot of action right now. And it's gonna be CW's the first driver to be out on track. CW takes his Williams car around the track for now. And CW will start his lap here. He now heads down the long straight in the Williams as the car goes over 200, just over 200 miles an hour down the straight before suddenly breaking down into turn 1 at 74 miles per hour. Then the left of 2, then the right of 3. Oh, back on the power, opens the DRS as we head down into turn 4. Then we've got the return right hand of turn 5, and Connor Todd is already out, and Connor Todd has already binned it. That is not a good start there for Connor Todd as we go on board with Evo, where we can just see the Aston Martin parked up there. As we got a spinner, that's IGN Legends, he spun, lucky he was lucky to keep going. But here comes CW to set the first lap here in Q3, and it's a 15.1, a good lap there from CW. Here comes Muddy Biscuit around the final corner. What can Muddy Biscuit do early on here in Q3? It is a 16.1. S05 Evo has invalidated his lap. That's IGN Legends, of course. After his spin, here goes Sturridge then on his lap. Around the final corner. Here's a 14.9 for the Alfa Romeo driver. A good lap there from Sturridge. Here comes Bardo on round the final corner. That's a 15.9. Beauty Hush now starts his lap. G Slee is about to get ready for his lap as well. Money Biscuit going for another lap. He's pretty much 2.5 tenths up in the middle sector. And final corner, Money Biscuit is a 15.7, third fastest now. Legends has invalidated his lap and he's going around again. By the looks of it, UTH is just invalidated. So has Evo. So it's just Chase Lee at the moment on a lap. As we got 7 minutes of qualifying to go here in the final top 10 shootout. Around the final corner go Jace Lee, and it is a 15.1, and it is the fastest from the Hash driver. And it's now up Unity Hush and Legends to go at it again. Legends now is the next driver to set a lap. Corner is a 16.0. Now it's just Unity Hush left. Hush goes for fastest, 1:15.5. And the Ferrari of SLR Evo is coming out on track on a pair of mediums. An interesting call there from the Ferrari driver. I don't know what he's thinking here. Staying board with SLR Evo as he's going around his lap on the medium tyres as he's now into the final sector and about to start his lap. Here we go, SLR Evo starts his lap. Down the long straight we go. Number 200 miles per hour, we see the Ferrari goes here. The DRS wide open, then snapshots as we head into turn 1, then turn 2. Now turn 3. Wide on the exit there, but managed to keep it not getting validated now with the DRS wide open as we head down the straight into turn 4. Into turn 5, keeping it nice and tidy as we back on the power into turn 6 and 7. Now here comes the technical pass of 8, 9, 10, then 11 and 12. I think maybe the little king of 13. Breaking into turn 14. Then we've got turn 15, 16. 2 more corners to go, 17 and 18. He goes into the pits. Cornish was about to get his lap ready to go again after invalidating his previous run. As Cornish now starts his lap, he's going to get a tow from his teammate Fardo. And that's straight. A little bit wider on the exit, but somehow managed to keep it valid. Just 5. Biscuit do first. Muddy Biscuit stays where he is at the moment. What about Cornish? Cornish goes up into 4 with a 15.2. Now his teammate behind him is going to use the slipstream as well. He's close to his teammate, so he's going to have a little tow there. Yoshihashi just 2 tenths up in the middle, first sector, and nearly 2.5 tenths up in the middle sector goes Yoshihashi in the Alpine. And final corner, and Yoshihashi stays 5th with a 15.2. Got the Ferrari of Evo starting his lap. Stars just going around the final corner. He's gone fastest with even faster with a 14.6. What about IGN Legends? Legends goes 4th fastest. That's the end of qualifying. We see the car, Red Bull car of Cornish looks like getting out of the way. Here goes Muddy Biscuit. A championship leader at the moment, sitting in P7. And he will cross the line and stays in P7. And Fardo does a 15.5, stays in. It's just up to Evo, but everybody else is also in laps. Storage at the moment has done the best he can. I don't know if he's not improving this lap depth, of course. CW has invalidated. Jace Lee stays 3rd. Legends is currently will be in 4th. Cornish in 5th. What about Yoshihashi? He's got the last 2 corners to go. Yoshihashi power it down. He goes into 4th. It's just even around the final corner. Goes into at the end of Q3 and the top 10 shootout. It's Starge in pole position with CW in 2nd, Jace Lee in 3rd, Yoshihashi in 4th, IGN Legends in 5th, RSF and Cornish in 6th, Muddy Biscuit in 7th, SLI Evo in 8th, Fardo in 9th for Red Bull, and Connor Todd, after crashing out early in Q3, will start in P10. So there you have it. Storage in pole position with CW in second and Jace Lee in third. Unity Hush in fourth, Legends in fifth, Cornish in sixth, Molly Biscuit seventh, SLR Evo in eighth, Fardo in ninth, and Connor Todd starting P10. Also, think about everybody starting on the soft tires in the top 10 except from Unity Hush. And boy, oh boy, look at those clouds. We may get some rain in our hands. As we now wait for our lobby host to ready up to get things underway. As our lobby host has readied up, so we're about to get things underway for the race. As now we get the formation lap underway. And I'll give you the grid. So in P17, it is the McLaren driver of Sauce to Drippy. In P16 is the pain in the ass Haas car of Mr. Pitchmunch. In P15 it is the Scuderia Ferrari of Stygian. Matty 1929 in the AlphaTauri will start in P14. In P13 you have got the Aston Martin or JJ Hutton. P12 it is the black Mercedes of Musical Rocket. P11 you have got the Williams Racing Team of Crazy Fish. And then in the top 10, in P10, you've got the Aston Martin driver of Connor Todd. In P9, you've got the Red Bull of Bardo. In P8, you've got the other Scuderia Ferrari of SLR Evo. Muddy Biscuit, our championship leader in P7 in the AlphaTauri. In the other Red Bull is RSF1 Cornish in P6. RG Legends for Alfa Romeo in P5. In the Alpine it is Unity Hush on the medium tyres. Jace Lee in the Pain in the Ass Haas car will start at P3. In P2 it is CW in the Williams. And then of course sitting in pole position for tonight is the Alfa Romeo driver of Sturridge. Yes, we're about to get ready for the race. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Yes, lights out and away we go for the Mexican Formula. The turns have just not left inside. Also, CW's got a very good start as we head down the long straight. The cars looks like we could possibly go in 3 wide, 4 wide. We got cars nearly going 5 wide here. And the back lanes we go under braking into turn 1, into turn 2. It looks like it's unchanged at the top 2 at the moment between Sturridge and CW. On Tuesday, you see RJ Legends moved up the building into P3 now with Uchi Hush and P4 on the medium tyres, don't forget. Jace Lee is in P5 there, with Cornish in P7, battling it out for Muddy Biscuit. As they're still side by side, looks like Muddy Biscuit is ahead of the Red Bull for now, and he is ahead of the Red Bull. And we head into the S sections. Got yellow flags popping up, SLR Evo. Starting to tap into the Ferrari driver, he's dropped all the way back. The same with Social Drippy, he's dropped up back a bit. Don't know what happened to the McLaren. At the end of lap 1, it has been very clean. See a big entry first here. Drippy gets a 5-second time play for speeding into the pits. And goes it a day already. Something must have happened there as we see Bardo right at the back. Musical Rocket, and at the same time you see Mr. Pigeon Munch going into it as well. Nikon's having a look at Muddy Biscuit, but can't find a way just yet. Already 3-second time penalty. So Legends really getting 2 positions at the start there. He's right on the back of CW and his teammate. Bardo and Musical Rocket change positions. Now, Bardo ahead of the Mercedes. That's the Mercedes is going to fight back. See Muddy Biscuit on Unity Hush, trying to go around the inside at turn 1. Muddy Biscuit is going to hang it in, but he's He does, and he's now ahead of Unity Archer, and now Cornish follows him as well. Cornish and Money Biscuit still going at it. And it's now Cornish ahead of Money Biscuit. Great battling we're having here right now. The top three has got a nearly 3-second lead between Cornish and the rest of the field behind. SCW now picks up a 3 seconds, so does Stygian picks up a 3 second time penalty. SCW could be a sitting duck here. JC is actually disconnected there, that's not what we want. No, so that's Crazy Fish. Here comes Legends, can he close the gap? Close the gap, but he's not close enough. Our lobby host disconnected as well. UTR, Lord, what is happening here? Oh, this corner goes into the back of Money Biscuit slightly. Otto loses the rear end ever so slightly. You've got to be careful, Jace Lee's disconnected car right now. Oh, there was contact there between Total and Unity Harsh. This is becoming an alright scramble. Oh! Unity Harsh goes into the wall. Actually survived damage from that. What on earth is happening right now? Musical Rocket now loses position to Stygian, but trying to fight back at the Ferrari. But for now, the Ferrari stays ahead. Gap. CW, he has a look down the inside. They're almost touching wheels there. It's still side by side as they come out of turn 3. It's Legends just ahead. Yes, Legends is now ahead of CW. CW is going to try to find the way back, but he can't do it without the DRS, of course. Evo charge from the race causes an end and also gets a price of the time penalty at the same time. CW picks up another 3 second time penalty now. CW still is now right on the back of RG and Legends. Can he find a way past? Closing the gap, he goes for the inside. And CW is now ahead of RG and Legends. Looks like Mr. Pigeon Munch is now just overtaking UT Hush for what is 11th place. As far as the Musical Rocket is still having his battles, but on board with Konatot here. They are still side by side. Oh no! Oh, they're now disconnected. Looks like the Xbox servers are going around a bit. As Legends has now got past CW, and Cornish has now got past Muddy Biscuit. And here comes CW. Back on the charge on Argent Legends. Oh, nearly touching the grass there, CW. Interesting line to pick, but he's now ahead of Legends and back into second. Great battle in the hill we're having between the top two. Right on the back of musical rocket now. CW had a terrible exit there at the corners, and he's now got Legends right on alongside him. And now Legends retakes second place off the Williams driver. Oh, it's Legends, he looks like he lost the rear end and there's nothing CW can do. And just gone right into the side of CW, and unfortunately Legends got a 5 second time benefit, which is unfortunately given there. CW will have major damage to his front wing. That'll promote Cornish into second and Muddy Biscuit up into third. Digit is into the pits. Again at that corner. Very rear end happy. Huge harsh on the back of Busy Munch. in. So is Cornish. Muddy Biscuit. Legend stays out. Todd is in. Musical Rocket of course stays out on this mediums. Matty is close to the back of Unity Harsh. There's Doris coming out of the pits. He's just going to come out just ahead of pretty much. On the fresh sets of soft tyres apparently. Yep, Sarge's on the fresh sets of sauce. GT Hush now is going to close the gap to Pitty Munch. Legends is now in. Charge could be under threat or Matty here. There he goes. Beauty Harsh gets past Mr. Pitcher Munch. On P3. And he's right on the back of this and very close to the back. To Aston Martins or JJ Hudson and Connor Todd are right on the back of each other. Comes Mr. Pitch Munch on Unity Harsh then. Closing the gap, goes to the right hand side and gets past the Alpine and retakes third. As you can see, Matty as well, he's joining in. Hello, Chris. UTR is all over the back of Mr. Pitchman at the moment, but just being patient. First time again, UTR did qualify on 4-lap on medium tyres. Legend gets a 3-second time pay for multiple warnings. Matty loses the rear end ever so slightly but manages to keep it under control. He's trying to find a way past Unity Harsh. Can't find a way. The flag says a spin or crash. It was a spin. It's Crazy Fish. Uses the rear end. JJ Hudson is into the pits. No, I don't mind, Chris. There's now RSF1 is just right on the back of this. Here we've got yellow flags, that's CW, that's spinning in the exit, turn 3. Oh no. Just getting bad to worse for CW now. He started just all over the back of Musical Rocket. Musical Rocket into the pits. Let's slip it. Stars through.
Jump in and give you a hand. I heard you was on your own.
Yeah, that's okay, man.
Oh, hands back together.
Nice. Hey. Yes, I'll do that for you quickly.
Thank you.
There you go. Matty is all over the back of Unity Hush, but just couldn't get the exit right there on turn 3, so can't find a way. Cornish now is trying to find a way past Matty, but just can't find it.
Been a good race so far, is it? Because I've literally only just got in the door.
At the moment, yeah, it's been a good race so far. No major problems whatsoever, except from when the unfortunate thing we happened was Legends losing the rear end and CW had nowhere to go and kind of T-boned it.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, Legends got a 5 seconds time penalty for it, but yeah, it wasn't Legends' fault, he's just lost the rear end.
Yeah, I hate the penalty system sometimes, it does what it wants.
Yeah. Ooh, hello. I heard a slam on the wall there, but a lot of people was coming into the pits. So that is Cajun Munch, Matty, and Unity Hush going into the pits for sets of softs.
Right, where are the tyres? There you go. I'm trying to get myself in the loop with pit stops and tyres and everything.
So that's fine.
It looks like a lot of people are doing 2 stops from what I can see here. A load of softs and mediums.
Yeah, 2 stops looks like it is the quickest strategy to go so far. Legends just all over the back of Musical Rocket, but it's going to be hard to find a way past him.
Yeah, Rocket's very hard to pass in general, and this track doesn't really offer you a passing opportunity to the straight.
No, it doesn't. But Biscuits now just 6 tenths behind RSF1 corners. Mr. Pidgematch now brings up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed actually. These drivers have kept the penalties down a bit because it's very, very easy just to accumulate them around Mexico.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Although Cornish is winning at the moment with 9, as you would expect.
Yeah, Musical Rocket with the fast slap on the pair of fresh softs.
And Muddy is absolutely pushing Cornish to the limit right now.
Yep, Matty goes alongside and past CW for 10th.
Let's get up the chat so I can see it as well.
Okay, Jason is all over the back of Connor Todd.
And Muddy Biscuit's finding how hard it is to pass around here. He's just stuck behind Cornish this entire lap.
Yeah, definitely. I see the 3 cars behind Connor Todd, Jace Lee and Fardo right behind him as well.
Oh wow, yeah. I did not know these 3 were together.
Yeah,
Fardo's a new name, isn't he? I haven't seen it before.
I think it is, yeah. I think Fardo is a new name, and then of course if you think about it, you got Musical Rocket coming up behind these lot, and also RG Legends. We just see Fardo going past Jace Lee, but Jace Lee is getting back past Fardo.
Fardo thought about the lunge there and then backed out on the move because I think that would have ended in disaster.
Yeah, definitely.
Muddy's very close now to the back of Cornish. Is he going to go for a move into the next corner? And I think he's just sitting there for now. I don't think Muddy's attempt to pass him.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's just being patient at the moment. Jason on the brake and almost hits into the back of Connor Todd. But managed to get away. But they were close there.
Very single file kind of race, I think this one is at the moment.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, you know about Rocket, is that he's not going to sit behind these drivers. At first opportunity, he's going to throw it down that inside, and he sometimes doesn't care if he's going to hit the driver or not. He will go for it. I know what he's like.
Yeah. Oh, Jason Lee. All over the back of Connor Todd. Almost loses the rear end as well.
Rocket's going to get far down here.
Down the straight. It's going to get Fardo.
Nice.
Jason Lee's going to get Connor Todd.
Side by side, two drivers. Ooh, that's a very late break in there from Rocket.
But it worked. Matty and Pigeon Munch having a battle, and Matty's now ahead of the Haas driver.
Rocket practically pushed from corner Todd through these corners here.
JJ Hudson's having a little look, trying to brake late, but just not close enough to have a little lunge on Stygian. Beautiful. Rocket picks up a 3-second time penalty.
And he's going to be fuming with himself for that one. Oh, what a move that is! Oh, it's contact!
Oh, there's contact!
He's forced him off, I think. Opens the door for Fardo to follow him through. Contact though.
See that? Oh, with Fardo, yeah. CW with another 3-second time penalty.
Wow. Connor Todd's just had probably the worst couple of corners you could hope for. Got pushed off by Rocket and then pushed off by Fardo.
Yeah, he'll definitely won't be happy with that as well.
No, he's going to be livid.
Money Biscuit on Cornish. And Money Biscuit has got back past Cornish. These two have been battling it out since, I think, lap 1.
Are these your provisional leaders, or is Storage actually out front as the leader?
Storage is actually out front as the leader. He qualified up there.
Oh, he's got a lovely gap then.
Yeah. The way these two battle as well, Money Biscuit and Cornish, it is it's going to keep extending.
Oh yeah, certainly. Now I think our next battle might be Rocket on the back of Slee, because he is gaining. Jay Slee.
Fardo with another 3-second time penalty. Oh, Jay Slee! We have a moment there as well at the exit. The assist.
Oh wow, you got Legends now on the back of Connor Todd as well. Going from bad to worse for Connor Todd.
Definitely. We'll have 21 and 36. To be fair, this race has gone quite quickly already. We haven't had yet a sight of the virtual safety car or a safety car at this rate, but I say that, we just got... I might have just said it.
Cursed it. And
I have just said it. As I said it. As we started that 21 and 36, as soon as I said we haven't seen the safety car or the virtual safety car pop up, there it goes, JJ Hudson pulled up the safety car, and yeah, he's in the middle of the road, and Stygian is into the pits. To be fair, this safety car will actually help Stygian and Crazy Fish back into this race.
Yeah, exactly, and also it cuts Storage's lead massively.
Yeah, definitely, but if Storage could actually pit for the mediums to the end, I think.
Yeah, very easily.
He started on the softs, went back on the softs, so he'll be able to pit and rejoin.
This is perfect time safety car for Storage. Obviously, he had preferred to do it under green flag, but he can get on those mediums and he just stays in the lead.
Yeah, and Storage is in, so we'll keep an eye out with Money Biscuit. Jay Slee!
Oh no.
Jay Slee picks up a drive-through penalty for
and
speeding. Oh, and Crazy Fish. Oh, saying that everybody's coming into the pits.
Yeah,
Both
everyone's
Red
in.
Bulls are double stacking. Both Red Bulls are double stacking here.
Has
This is gonna
everybody
hurt Fardo.
Has everybody run the other tyre? Can they go for this? Crazy Fish has got
Yeah.
two! He's got two drive-throughs!
Oh,
got another one.
Crazy Fish.
He's going to retire,
He's
surely.
He's slowing down on track there.
Yeah. He's
What's happening?
He's got three.
He's not even speeding, he's slowing.
I think he's got the glitch, unfortunately.
Oh,
no.
no.
That's annoying for Crazy Fish.
Yeah.
He'll probably retire, I reckon, in the pits in a moment.
So
CW stays
has
out.
pitted.
When did he pit?
I pitted earlier. I thought the safety car came out or something. Yeah, so Storage will start on the safety car restart on fresh set medium. Also, if you think about it, as well, Muddy Biscuit, Cornish, and Jace Lee on sets of soft, but I think Jace Lee's got a drive-through penalty as well.
Yeah. Muddy and Cornish, have they gone for the softs because they've run just mediums so far?
I think they qualified on softs. They went on mediums, and now they're back on softs.
Because they won't go to the end, surely.
Well, it's going to be close. I'll tell that for sure. Say that for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a bold strategy. I would have gone for the medium tyres to be safe.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we'll see what happens. Depends how many laps
Most of the
as
people
well.
that qualified.
Sorry, mate.
No, that's fine. I was saying that most people that qualified in the top 10 has qualified on softs, except from Unity Hush, who actually qualified on mediums. So he started the race on mediums when everybody in the top 10 was on softs.
He done well to get through on the mediums then, because from what I heard, the softs is the best way to go through in Q2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unity Hush pits again on a fresh set of softs.
Right. I think we're missing something here. They're going to the end on these soft tyres, and I don't know why they're risking that.
Yeah.
Because you're definitely going to have a performance loss towards the end of that stint.
Yep.
So I think this is still in Sturridge's hands, despite being on the slower tyre. He's
yeah. All he needs is a good restart.
Yeah, exactly. Well, more than likely, he's going to lose a couple positions on the restart, I reckon, within the first few laps. But then he should be able to get them back.
Yeah.
And now we just got the wait for the safety car to get in stint, basically. The Crazy Fish isn't far off the back of everybody, though. He is catching, but I think it'll be next lap. Yep, next lap now. We got one more lap of the safety car, and then we'll be okay.
To give everyone the rundown of the grid. So you've got Crazy Fish in 14th, Unity Hush in 13th, Digit in 12th, CW in 11th, Mr. Pigeon Munch in 10th, Matty in 9th, Cardo in 8th, Musical Rocket in 7th, IGN Legends in 6th, Connor Todd in 5th, Jace Lee in 4th, Cornish in 3rd, Muddy Biscuit in 2nd, and Stars leading the Grand Prix.
Yeah, and you can see Mr. Consistency, Muddy Biscuit, no penalties yet.
Yeah.
Him, Legends, and Hush are the only ones without a single penalty, which is pretty impressive around this circuit because you can just accumulate them.
Yeah. To be fair as well, those three are very consistent of not getting penalties.
Yeah. Muddy, I know from first hand, he's very good at it. Legends I wouldn't know too much about, and Unity Hush, we all know he's very good at staying away from penalties.
Yep.
So Slee's going to drop to the back of the field. You're going to have Crazy Fish doing his 50 drive-throughs. I don't know how many he's got now. I think 3 I saw. I don't know if that was a glitch of telling us multiple times. I'm going to have a quick look.
And the safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, I'll let you know in a minute if he's only got 1 or 3.
Okay.
No, he's actually got 3.
Oh god.
Yep. Oh dear.
So Storage bunches up the pack, and they'll go when he's ready. Round the final corner. He's still waiting, and he's going.
Oh, it's a messy restart behind from everybody. It's side by side.
Yeah.
Slee's going to get
Biscuit,
it's
go on,
4 wide. It's 4 wide.
Oh, we're 4 wide.
Oh no.
Rocket backs out of it. Now they're 3 wide. There's
Contact.
and Slee's round.
Rocket's been involved as well. He hasn't gone forward from that.
No, he hasn't.
Wow. Some outside.
Rocket, he's shot. Oh, Mr. Pigeon Munch.
These drivers know how important track position is right now with the fresh tyres. Rocket down the inside of Farno. Quite comfortably there.
Yep.
Oh, back works for Slee.
Seconds.
He's lost all those
Legends has
positions.
just got past Matty.
Oh, Legends is flying, then he's on the move. An outsider for the race victory or the podium potentially.
Possibly. Unity Harsh has now got past JC on top with a 3-second time penalty. Into the pits go Jace Lee, so he must have got damage.
No, that's for his drive-through, mate.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I don't know what Crazy Fish is going to do. I don't know why he's so far back, actually. I don't know what happened, but I would retire the car.
He served a drive-through.
Oh, he served one already, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
He's serving number 2 now.
Yep.
Legends has just got past Pigeon Munch. Next up for him is Musical Rocket. As Camo asked for the penalties.
I already got him up.
Okay. I didn't see the stream properly, I just saw the chat.
DW, 3-second time penalty. He's up into 15 seconds now.
Wow, he's beating Cornish for penalties. He's done something there. Muddy will be going for a move on Star as soon as the DRS is activated. I think here he's just staying within range.
Cornish is coming to the back of Muddy as well.
But then Cornish has to get past them and pull basically 9 seconds to win the race.
9 seconds to Muddy, 6 seconds to Sturridge.
Yeah. And I think Cornish will get another penalty before the end anyway. So I would count him out for the race victory, personally.
Yeah.
It's just too high of a task. Unity Hush battling Matty right now. I think he's just made the move on him.
He's all over the back of Fardo. Fardo didn't get a good exit there. Legends is all over the back of Musical Rocket.
Rocket's not an easy man to pass.
You got Conaton as well, just ahead of Rocket.
Storage, time penalty.
Storage. That's 6 seconds now. That's not going to help Storage.
This puts everything into the hands of Muddy Biscuit, really. Just has to sit
Yeah,
there.
championship leader.
He doesn't have to do anything here to win the race. He can just sit there and be comfortable.
Yep. Unity Harsh gets
As he
past
makes a move down the inside,
Bardo.
side by side, going through the very narrow section, and Muddy Biscuit leads.
Cornish is joining in as well.
Yeah, Cornish found a way through.
Alongside him. Yeah, Cornish is alongside Muddy Biscuit as we go into turn 4.
That was close.
That was quite close, yes, but Cornish is now in the lead of the Grand Prix.
Now, can he pull the gap in storage to get at least P2?
Stygian, that's 15 seconds for him now.
I think Fardo picked up another one then as well.
Legends has got past Rocket.
Legends is flying right now.
Yeah, definitely.
He's, I think he's generally an outsider to win this race.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, Rocket has got away.
Oh, Storage has got past Muddy.
Yeah, Cornish has pulled a gap out front already. He's 1 second clear.
Yeah.
Bardo has left the
Bardo
session.
Disconnected.
Right, I'll get him. That's a spin! I think it's CW.
That's CW. It is CW. He's making the wrong way. This is a real big cluster of a train here. Between 4th all the way down to 9th.
Cornish another penalty, and that probably blows any chance of winning this race.
Yep.
He had to do it though, he had to push and see what he could get. And it was going to happen, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just looking at the gap to the leader.
And
Cornish probably dropped down to pretty much bottom of half of the points with those penalties.
Pretty much is now taking 4th place off Musical Rocket. As you see, Legends is all over the back as well of Musical Rocket. CW is done a bit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a crash.
Here comes the Legends and Rocket. Can he find a way? He's going to send it late. No, he's going to stick behind the Mercedes for now. See Unity Harsh right at the back of these three as well.
Yeah, Unity Harsh is also another car that's been making his way through. And another penalty for Cornish!
That's 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think Cornish has probably blown any chance at any potential podium or anything now. He won't be able to pull that gap.
No. Unity Harsh is right on the back of Legends here.
Yeah, this is a battle for a podium at this point between the two of them.
Yeah. Battle for second.
Yeah, it is. At least second, yeah.
At least second. Unity Harsh, he's trying to send it down the inside. No, he's going to try and go around the outside turn 2. Oh, it's got him! Oh no!
Oh, that's awful. And it's damaged as well to Unity Harsh.
And there's damage as well to Matty. He's got no front wing.
Oh, Matty. That's unlucky. Caught on somebody else's incident. But that opens the door now for all the 3-second people to get a podium, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, now I've lost my intervals. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was because Fardo joined.
Yeah, it was.
Adapted lead. Let's have a look. I think currently Storage might be holding on to P3 here. P2 actually.
Yeah. Utah is past. Stygian. Oh, that was close. He's also going to try to send it. Well, stop the Legends, but he doesn't.
These two going at it again then.
Yeah. Rocket's all over the back of Pigeon.
Yeah, Rocket's going to make this move and try and gap, I think, because this is his only chance at a podium.
Yeah.
Another penalty for Stygian.
Yeah. Right on the back of Unity Hush.
Rocket's not going to be able to make a move on Pigeon much because he's only got 6% ERS left. Make that 3. Oh, actually, he's gone for it. Oh, he thought about it, but then he just did not have the overspeed to pass him. He's getting impatient, I think, behind Pigeon now. And he goes down the inside!
Oh, that's an ambitious move there.
Yeah. Rocket is getting very impatient, so you can see that podium slipping away.
To be fair, they're actually supposed to have been out of the podium positions.
Yeah, because Pigeon's now got a 4.3 second gap in front of him to Muddy Biscuit.
Yeah.
And Storage, I think, will finish in front of these guys. Well, he will actually at this rate.
Yeah, this is the battle for the final podium between Pigeon and Musical Rocket.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful because IGN Legends can re-catch up and take that podium off them on penalties. He's not far out. Rocket is going for the move now. No, thought twice. You just see the impatience of the Mercedes driver right now. He wants to find a way through.
Yeah.
I think he'll go for it here.
He will.
And that's a lovely move down the inside. A little bit of a block pass, but I think Pigeon's going for the cutback. Not possible. And Rocket up into P4 on track.
Yes, he is.
Legends is very close to the 3 second gap he needs to be in front of these two. Very close.
There he is.
All he's got to do is pass Connor Todd, and then I believe he'll sneak into it. But he's got a tiny gap to Connor Todd first.
Yeah.
That one. Now we just got the little quiet part, but Unity Hush is trying to make a move on IGN Legends again. We know how that went last time.
Yep, it did not end well.
Fardo side by side. He's forced Chase Lee off the track. Quite aggressively, actually. But he makes the move, I believe, if he wasn't in front already. Another penalty for Cornish.
18 seconds.
He wants to keep that crown of the penalty king, and he saw that Stygian had another one than him, so he just equalled it out. That's all it is. It's game now, Cornish.
Yeah. And look who's at the back of Pigeon Munch. Oh no, Todd.
Rocket has just looked the position. You're right there, mate.
Yeah, just got a sore throat.
Crazy Fish has given a penalty for ignoring blue flags. What the? He's actually battling the car down the straight. I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Oh, Slee's out. Oh, is it in the pit lane?
In the pits?
Yeah, in the pit lane.
Yeah.
The final lap for the race. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, going to take in strange lines again.
Well, Cornish did everything he can to try and win this race, but he's just got too many penalties to deny it. But it's Cornish who crossed the line for the Mexican Grand Prix. But it's Muddy Biscuit who wins it. Stars in second.
Ooh.
Pigeon Munch in third. Musical Rocket in fourth. UG Harsh in fifth. Legends in sixth. Cornish in seventh. Todd in eighth. Stygian in ninth. Fardo in 10th. Matthew will finish in P11.
And Crazy Fish
And
loses
Crazy
to somebody
Fish.
who retired. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, that was crazy from the second I jumped in.
Yeah, it was.
Right, I'll invite your podium people in, and then I'll leave you to do the interviews, my man, because I have no idea what happened in most of the race.
Okay.
Right, invite.
So there you have it. Muddy Biscuit wins the Mexican Grand Prix. With Stars in second. Pigeon Munch in third. Rocket in fourth. Unity Arch in fifth. Legends in sixth. Cornish in seventh. Todd in 8th, Stygian 9th, and Fardo rounds up the top 10 in 10th position. Matthew will finish in 11th, Jace Lee, who retired in a piss, will finish in 12th, but it's Crazy Fish in 13th. And the other DNFs are CW, Hudson, Evo, and Short Stu Drippy.
I'm gonna leave you to it, mate.
Okay. Thank you for that, bud. As we just wait. Just wait for Muddy Biscuit. There. And there he is. Right, as we start our driver's interview, we'll kick things off with our third place finish, Mr. Pigeon Munch. Well, Mr. Pigeon Munch, that was a crazy looking race, but tell us in your perspective, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. I didn't get off to a good start. I don't know what I was doing. I just went out of the garages in quali and I didn't even put myself on. So the whole thing was with the the basic setup, and I tried to rescue it a little bit, but it didn't really do much. And it was strange because it didn't feel bad. It was just slow, and yeah, so I got knocked out in Q1, and I wasn't particularly fast in the first part of the race. Luckily enough, it just came towards me in the end, and it was just a bit of fun, really. There was some good battling with Unity and Musical Rocket, so I enjoyed the race, to be honest. It was probably one of the fun Mexicos I've done. I hope to play like the track, and pretty happy to end up on the podium after that mess up at the start.
Yeah, definitely it was a big mess at the start. At the start. So my voice is playing up. But yeah, that was a bit messy, but you did well to finish in a good position in the P3. Moving on to next week, which is the Circuit de Catalunya in Spain. Any thoughts heading going into that track next week?
I have always liked Spain, but for some reason I've struggled a bit more in this game. So I haven't really played it since it first came out. So it'll be interesting to go back to it, try a different setup, play about with it a bit, and see if I can get much more out of it, because I do like the track. But yeah, I need to start trying to beat Muddy, because he's running away with it at the moment, and the races in the season come thick and fast, and I can't let him get too far away.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, we've still got quite a few races to go, and there's still any hopes for anything to happen. But well done on getting your P3 there, bud.
Cheers, thank you.
No problem. Right, as we move on to our second place finisher, Storage. I mean, great job getting pole position.
Yeah, thanks.
You're doing everything. You did everything you did for the race, but tell us what. Just tell us all the way through the race there.
Yeah, first of all, I have to start with the qualifying. I think that was the best qualifying I ever had. Finally, Mr. Pitchermunch didn't steal me the pole position, like in many other qualifyings. And yeah, good first stint. Second stint was also good. Had a huge gap to the second place, but then the safety car screwed me over. Because I knew on mediums you can't go the pace the softs can, and the softs hold on like 15 laps on a good pace, so I was really struggling. Boring race, but in the end it got a bit exciting for me, but not too much.
Yeah, definitely, but still, congrats on second place. Unfortunately, it wasn't the win, but
yeah, penalties, because always Muddy doesn't make any mistakes, and smart driving in the end. He didn't overtake because he knew it's enough if he stays behind. He'll get the win on penalties, no risk. Very good driving. Congrats on the win.
yeah, definitely on that. But moving on to next week's start is the Spanish Grand Prix. Any thoughts going into that?
Yeah, Spain is always the same. It's a DRS train, so all on qualifying and try to stay up there, get through the first corners and hold on. That's the strat.
Yeah, definitely. Well, well done on your podium tonight, and well, hopefully next week we'll get to speak to you on the podium again.
Yeah, hopefully. Thanks. Good night.
No problem, bud. Right. Right, as we move on to our race winner, Muddy Biscuit, and extending our championship, your championship lead there after that win. You must be a lot more happier with that result tonight as well.
like I said last week in the interview, I'm not actually expecting to be here. I was this track and then probably Spain, probably near the bottom 5 of my tracks in terms of pace. Obviously, as we saw today, the penalty saved me. As I qualified 7th. I think I jumped somebody at the start. I actually had a good battle with Cornish through the first couple of corners and on lap 2. And then I think Hush then struggled on his mediums, so I was able to get past him. But then I didn't really do much in the race. I knew Cornish, I think he got his first penalty on like either the end of lap 1 or start of lap 2, so I knew he was going to get quite a bit, so I was only ever, same with Sturridge towards the end, I was only ever making moves I knew I could sort of get stuck before the braking zone, because I knew if you battle sort of through turns 1, 2 and 3, it cost you maybe half a second to a second. And at the start of the race, we'd sort of pulled a small gap to, I think, 5th or 6th. So I just wanted to sort of pull away, build up a lead, knowing that I had really sort of struggled quite a bit on the high deg over this week. So I didn't want to sort of be there battling with cars on 50, 60% tyres. And then Sturridge got very unlucky at the time of the safety car, I think, on his strategy as well. If he'd gone mediums in the middle stint, I think he would have won that by miles, or he was, 10, 15 seconds down the road. I never would have caught him even on the soft. So I think he got super unlucky. This really should have been his win. So his win will come. I think he's shown strong pace in the last few races, so his win will come. Yeah, I just got lucky. I wasn't really wanted to battle Sturridge or Cornish, knowing that they both had more penalties than me. It was just a matter of sticking within sort of the DRS, and then once I lost DRS within sort of a second and a half, 2 seconds. But yeah, in the end, good points for the championship, I think. And also good to see that Sturridge sort of picking up points that doesn't go to a championship rival. I think obviously Pigeon is there in 3rd, but I think Hush and Legends were a bit further down as well.
Yeah. Great job on there as well for tonight. I would have asked you for Spain next week, but I think you already answered that question for me.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, but well done on your win tonight. And extending your championship lead a little bit further. And well, even though it wasn't your strongest track tonight, and it won't be as well for next week, hopefully we'll be able to speak to you again on the podium next week as well.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yeah. But yeah, congratulations there, bud. So there you have it, guys. That has been Division 2's turn around this Mexican Grand Prix tonight. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock on Tuesday, it is RSF1 Lincoln streaming with with a musical rocket as its co-com for tomorrow, and then of course you've got the F3 race on Wednesday. But thank you. Oh God, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Sorry if I haven't been mostly talkative. My voice has been really playing up today, but I was committed to do it today, and I was here today. So thank you all for tuning in for that. But till then, guys, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.